welcome back to my channel. It's your girl latesha-kharizma. To all my new KSQUAD members, hey girl, hey. Let's jump into this review. So I am back with another wig review. Today we're talking about the Outre lace front wig, Castine 24-inch. I have her in the color chocolate swirl, and I'm going to link everything in the bottom description box below if you guys want to go ahead and pick this one up, as well as a special discount code. This video is being sponsored by HAIRLINE today, you guys, but let me just go ahead and give a little key and a little tea right quick. Love her. Really was excited to review Castine, you guys. Really was excited. But anywho, you guys, let's go ahead and get to the stats. 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back with your adjustable straps. 24 inches in length, style straight, heat safe, resistant up to 400 degrees. And the texture on her is going to be yaki, well, a natural yaki, pre-attached elastic band, glueless wig, extra long straight style with bang. So whatever this natural yaki texture is, it is popping. I love the texture of this unit. The density is great. Not too much, like, I don't feel too many tracks in the back there. Matter of fact, I don't really feel too many at all. Yeah, the density is great, you guys. Not too thick, not too thin. Right there in the middle. But this texture, this natural yaki, oh, this is a winner, you guys. So I was so nervous to review Castine because I kept looking at the style card when I was thinking about purchasing her. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be thin. It's all get out. It's not going to have no oomph. It's not going to move with me. It's not going to have any body. And I was wrong, you guys. Now, I always tell you guys that the lace front collection with Outre, always going to be a hit or miss, because number one, it's a really affordable unit. Well, they're really affordable units, I mean. And sometimes you get wig fished with lace fronts, okay? And also with the lace front series, the parts are really wonky, the hairlines are really wonky, but they really did a good job on Castine, you guys. And usually I really stay away from like banged units because my face is so small and I have a really little forehead. So sometimes I don't really like messing with the bangs because I don't want to look like Cousin It at the end of the day. Plus, the way that the wig is layered, it's coming in towards my face. I was also nervous to do that because you guys know that me having a tiny face, I don't really like all the hair enclosed in my face because I want my, you know, my bone structure to show, etc., etc. But I just adore this wig. Now, I was gonna get her in that cherry color. Let me go look at it. The cherry copper or cherry coffee, whatever. Obviously, it was sold out, and I mean sold out everywhere, not just on HAIRLINE, but a lot of other wig sites. And HAIRLINE had told me, just wait, we'll get it back in a few days. I didn't want to do that, you know. And then I started to think, you know what, let me not review this in that color because everyone else is going to review her in that color, or this pink color that's on the stock card. So I decided to go with something very neutral and natural, like chocolate swirl, because I'm like, what if I like the wig? If I review it in the pink, where am I supposed to wear that? Yeah. And then if I reviewed it in the coffee color, that would have been cool. I could wear it wherever. But the chocolate swirl is just giving natural to me. So I definitely just wanted to review it in something natural. And if I liked it, I can continue to wear it wherever, right? But yeah, this is popping, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it is 24 inches in length, but there are layers upon layers upon layers. I love it, I love it, I love it. So 1 layer here, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, and the 5th layer is your 24 inches. Now the 24 inches is a bit long. It's coming like right below my bust area, but it's okay because it's part of the style, okay? It's a very lightweight unit. You don't really feel the wig like being heavy on you or whatnot. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay that it's 24 inches because it's lightweight and it kind of fits with the style of the wig. You want it to be long enough to where the layers are going to fall and flow. So I think the way that this was cut and styled, sitting at 24 inches, perfect. I don't have a problem with it at all. This is also going to be a small, medium, and large head friendly unit, dolls. It does come with that, you know, the elastic band that you can adjust back there. So it's gonna adjust to all head shapes. I have a smaller sized head. I do not have the combs adjusted, not even the adjustable strap. I just went ahead and put this on my head and it fit nice and snug. Doesn't hurt at all. Looking for ear tabs, which are around here somewhere, but it's okay because if you want to put this behind your ear, you definitely could. I mean, it's up to you. It's definitely, for me, it's going to be a shiftable wig. Not a shiftable, well, let me think. I would say you can shift the wig if you want to. I did not try to do that. But you can shift the wig if you want to and swoop the hair. I decided against doing that. I wanted it to stay like the style on the stock card. I didn't want to change the style at all. But if you want to, the opportunity is definitely there for you to swoop this if you want. It's just up to you guys. I think that by doing that, the hair could fall wrong, being that it's so many layers in the unit. But once again, it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do with the unit. I opted to go ahead and just keep it as is. It also comes with a part right behind the bangs area there. It's not too long. I think it's like a 4 to 5 inch length part that I just went in with my concealer and just went about my day. Let's just go ahead and get into the rest of the construction of the unit. So I did notice taking her out the package, you guys. This is how it looked right out the package. I noticed that it's sectioned off, the bangs. I think this is another reason why I really like the unit, because it's sectioned off. As you can see, there's a section here on the left, and then there's a section here on the right. And it's definitely sectioned. It's like, you know when you get those wigs with bangs and all the hair is mixed into the bangs, and then you're sitting there trying to get the long hair out the short bang, and then you getting frustrated, or is that just me? Girl, that's probably just me, but I didn't have that problem with this wig because it was already sectioned off. I'm telling you, this wig is everything. Anyway, it was already sectioned off. It made it so much easier to style, because that is a pet peeve of mine, messing with the bangs and the long hair, and then you gotta take this strand out and move that strand, then you cut, and then you could like ruin the wig. Like, girl, no, okay? So it is sectioned off, and you can also put it behind the ear because of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this behind my ear just so you guys can take a look and see how that would look. For me, it's cool. I mean, it's fine, but I would rather not wear it like this. But it's definitely up to you if you want to, dolls. But you definitely can put it behind the ear, and it's really comfortable if you choose to do that. Another really great thing that I liked about the wig, you guys know this is really big in my book with reviewing the units, is how this unit flows. How the unit flows. And ma'am, she's definitely giving body, she's definitely giving bounce, she's giving shine. I'm just here for all of it. It looks so natural, and I just love that it's flowing with me easily. It's bouncing easily. It's not stiff. It doesn't give wiggy or wiggish. So that's going to be another plus in my book, because I was afraid that it would give wiggy. I'm afraid it would give shiny, and it is shiny, but it's a natural sheen to her. So you don't have to worry about the wig looking too wiggish or too, I would say, manufactured. You guys understand what I'm saying? So it definitely flows with me really well. As far as shading and tangling is concerned, when I did cut the lace off of this, obviously I got some shedding. But as far as anything else, no tangling and no shedding. The hair is super soft. Fingers are going right through her. Just, oh my God, I adore this unit. Fingers are going right through her, you guys. So you're not going to get too much of shading or tangling. Now, like I said with the lace, it's called a lace front. So lace is definitely going to be there, okay? But either way, the lace is like an afterthought, because it's like, well, what are you going to do with it? You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, there's tiny baby hairs, but I think those are like there for you to utilize if you decide to put this unit behind your ear, right? Same thing with the lace. If you want it to look a bit natural, you probably would utilize your lace and try to melt it, okay? But I literally wouldn't do that. But yeah, the lace is pretty much an afterthought. It's just your run-of-the-mill HD lace, and it was soft, and I just went ahead and cut it off. And this unit is the Glueless, which is another plus in my book. Now, I did like how easy this was to style, and usually I would go through this with a wide tooth comb or my vent brush. I did go through it with a vent brush at first, because that's going to add a little bit of volume to the unit. But I styled it with just a regular comb. Just a regular comb. See that? I just styled it with a regular comb because I wanted it to just fall. So I didn't really want to keep going through this with like a vent brush. You know, I don't want too much volume popping off, okay? So just a regular comb and just kind of finger play with it, right? So that's what you definitely can do when styling this. So let's just go ahead and jump into the install while we're talking about styling this, you guys. So went ahead, took her out the package, cut the lace, went in with my concealer in the parting area, plopped that bad girl on, and then I got to looking at her like, okay, obviously I need to make it as flat as possible at the crown of the wig. So I did take my wax stick and I did take my hot comb, and I just hot combed through the top of the unit, making it as, you know, flat as I could. Now I would, listen, y'all do what y'all want, okay? But I would not put any other heat in this. I would not be playing in this with my not hot curlers, with my flat irons, because it is a synthetic unit and it's a lace front unit, meaning this is not a human hair blend. It's all, you're already on, you know, you already on thin ice messing with heat and synthetic hair, right? So I really wouldn't go in this with my flat iron at all. But if you want to, girl, you do it. But I would suggest do it on the lowest setting that you can if you want to flatten her as well. Not or bump her, but it's already bumped. I wouldn't see why anybody would want to do that. But yeah, be really careful, dolls. Just regardless with any synthetic wig and heat. I usually only use like my hot combs and only at the crown. I don't really go in synthetic wigs with flat irons, like, unless it's a straight wig, right? That's just me. I've been wearing wigs for a very, very long time, and I've just learned that the hair will burn. So just be really careful with that. So like I said, went ahead with my wax stick, did some flattening out there with the hot comb, went in with my vent brush. I wanted to add a little bit of volume, and then I just went in with a regular comb and just kept finger playing with her, trying to get those layers as close as I could to the stock card. Now, as far as the bangs are concerned, I cut the bangs half an inch, because the bangs were a bit long when I took them out the package. And like I said, I do have a small forehead. So I did cut them half an inch. All you do is take your bangs, twist them, cut. That's all you do. Do not cut your bangs like this. Trust me, they're not gonna come out the right way. Twist your bangs, cut, and you're good. That's all I did. And then as far as flat ironing goes, once again, I did flat iron the bangs, but on a low setting, and I did not touch the end of the bang. I just basically lightly went through the bang just to flatten it, and I was good. And then after that, we were done. We were done. You really don't have to do too much to this unit besides, you know, getting it as flat as possible up there at the crown, you guys. But as far as any other product, I didn't put nothing in this unit. Usually, you know, I go with my hairspray and I'll be diddling and daddling. I didn't really do any of that because there was no need. I wanted to keep the body and the volume close to as natural as I could. So I didn't want to weigh it down with any products. So yeah, I wasn't in the mirror maybe no longer than 15 minutes. I'm definitely going to say this is a throw on and go, but you are going to have to add some heat to it at the crown just to get it as flat as possible. Now, let's just go ahead and jump into the pros and cons of Miss Castine, you guys. So the cons are very few in between, right? I don't really think there's too many cons. I wish it was a human hair blend. That's all. I wish it was a human hair blend, just because that way I could put a little bit more heat to it if I wanted to. But other than that, it's not like a big deal breaker. Also, the bangs were a bit too long to where I did have to pull the wig back far, because like I said, I have a small forehead and a little bitty peanut head. So the wig is pulled back a little bit further than it should be. So other than that, there's not really any cons, you guys. The pros definitely are going to outweigh the cons. The color stories here are absolutely gorgeous, you guys. The colors in the stock card and the chocolate swirl, they come in so many different colors: ginger, cream soda, dark violet, jade blue. Whatever is going to look good on you. It's going to look good on you because of the cut. So I do love the color stories on this. I love the color that I did choose. Love that the volume is there, the density is there. The texture is definitely going to be the winner with that natural yaki. Absolutely in love with it. Everything else about the unit is just going to be a winner, dolls. I'm definitely going to give this my charisma stamp of approval. Head over to Ebony Line, pick Castine up. Okay, babies, that's pretty much it for this review. If you enjoyed yourself, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to sub to my channel at the little picture up there. That's my sub button. And also don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at latesha-kharizma76 for more beauty and hair related content, as well as follow me here on YouTube Shorts, because I also post a lot of beauty and wig hair content as well. You guys stay beautiful and blessed as always, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye.